a large part of my work as a professor at Gibbs has been about understanding what builds prosperous countries. And in that work, to give you the dry part, we've studied data covering 160 countries over 60 years, so that's 10,000 country years of data. And it was in search of what I think is a simple but elegant question. Do countries that build prosperous, inclusive societies, places that are happy and healthy, economically, socially, politically, do they have common ingredients? The short answer to that is yes, and they have 6 common things. They have high savings and investment rates. The countries start young. In other words, there are more people going into the workforce than going into retirement. Education and healthcare, which will probably make immediate sense to the audience to this series. That they are open for business, but that they are functionally open. Dysfunctional openness is slavery. Functional openness is a win-win relationship, that by you and me engaging, we are each better off. And then the 6th ingredient, certainly trained as an economist, the search always for the industry is, how do we find best policies, best practice? And this absolutely intrigued me in the work. That what we find is that it's not best policy, but rather policy stability. Establish the rules for your society, communicate them clearly, put institutions in place. This won't be lost on South Africans. Put institutions in place that can hold the line. And you've got a functional framework for building prosperity. Those are the 6 things.
I must say, I mean, when you shared it, because you were very kind, to be part of a leadership development program, and you shared those learnings.
With Basara,
and it was just like, gosh, why don't people know this? You know.
So if you go to Ethiopia, Costa Rica, Chile, Estonia, choose your country, and you ask, well, how did this happen? It's not a miracle.
No.
It's a consequence of these 6 ingredients, and that, I think, is where South Africa's work sits.
And that's where we should be focusing, President Ramaphosa. That would be
Tito
good.
Mbowene's nailed it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, do you want to touch on the new document that's just come out?
I thought I did. That was it. He's nailed it.
Really? He captured all that? Because I haven't had time to read it.
He's got a lot of it.
Wow.
And look, to be fair, the NDP also has a lot of this. The deficit with the NDP is 400 odd pages of spectacular policy and very little evidence of effective implementation.
So it's the implementation that...
The fact that we're down to 77 pages with Tito Mboweni, but what he has emphasized, and this is where I think he has nailed it, is he's put it into a time frame, short, medium, long term, and he's described it in the form of implementable policy. This is what we need to do, and there are action points.
Yeah.